I happen to be one SillyPseudonym. Let's try some more 20 minutes till dawn. They've added some new stuff since I last played. I'm curious to see how it all works out. I like the idea of a black hole. Whenever we reload. Alright, so do we want to have a gun that reloads often, perhaps? This crossbow. Let's try it. Let's try this crossbow. So we fire a shot, we reload, create a black hole that pulls in enemies, fire another shot. These have more HP. Let's see if we can survive. Maybe try something. I do enjoy my summons. Maybe try summoning style build. Oh, that's weird. I could definitely see some utility to that, though. Pull in the enemy and then shoot them. Glare would allow us to protect ourselves a bit without having to shoot. What's this now? After shooting your last ammo, smite nearby enemies. Ah, okay, yes. And we only have one ammo to shoot. Let's go for this. We smite nearby enemies for 20 damage every time we fire. Early Dragon Age is good. Dragon Egg. The dragon gets more powerful the longer it's around with these upgrades. So getting it early, if we get the rest of the upgrades especially, will make it very strong. And we've gotten it within the first minute, so it will be able to hatch and start doing some damage fairly quickly. Well, not fairly quickly, but fairly early in the run. That's the word I'm looking for. It takes 3 minutes no matter when we get it. Train Dragon. Take aim, I guess. More piercing, more bullet speed, automatically kill enemies. I like that, but I think we take the dragon stuff. Every 60 seconds we get 10% attack speed on the dragon, and it continues counting down even when it's still in its egg form. This egg is going to be a very powerful dragon for us if we can survive long enough to actually utilize it. That's kind of the problem with this kind of build is, well, it doesn't do much for us at the moment, now does it? Justice. Increase your max HP by 1 for every 500 enemies killed with Smite. At most 3 XP can be gained this way. I wouldn't mind the Holy Shield, the Power Shot. Frost Mage is a little bit less interesting because we only have 1 bullet. Ghost Friend would also be nice with the summon we already have, but I think we just go with Justice. I am worried though. Our upgrades right now are very much focused on, well, things that will make us a lot more powerful in the long run. But again, we have to survive to enjoy the long run. And we don't have a lot that's doing that for us now, do we? Every 500 enemies killed with Smite heals us. Chance to inflict curse. Again, that doesn't seem as interesting to me just because we only have 1 bullet, so if we were firing a lot of rounds, it would make more sense, but we're more about one big high damage attack than we are lots of stuff. That's another dragon. More damage every 60 seconds. And we've gotten it almost within 2 minutes of the start, so once again, it'll be wonderful. We'll have a very powerful dragon very soon now, I'm sure. It's just a matter of actually, you know, getting a dragon out of this egg. Took damage there for no good reason. These little launch pillars, little blocking, I don't know what they call them now, shield things are pretty useful, but sometimes I don't like most of these. Don't really appreciate them well enough to make sure they're in the right position at the right time. More projectiles, more spread. I don't know if I want this. I like the idea of shooting an additional bullet behind us. I also like the fan fire. I don't like one more projectile spread, damage, double-spaced projectiles. I don't know. I don't like the decrease in damage, but do I like that more than the move speed boost? I think I just get the haste right now. I guess I could go for just using smite more than my bullet. Smite and summon. But I don't... Part of it, I just don't have a good feel for the crossbow and how it can be modified well. Light weaponry, glare, dragon bond. Our bullet deals more damage equal to 10% of our dragon damage. So our bullet will get stronger over time. I see you, Elite. I see you. Not taking care of myself. Let's get out of here. And I have a dragon. Thank goodness. Faster reload would be very helpful. Holy Smite. Smite deals more damage for every HP you have. We lose power as we are more damaged, but that's still pretty good. And that still doubles our damage. Alright, we have a chest. What is in the box? When Black Hole ends, it deals damage equal to your bullet damage. Oh, okay, so I might be very glad I did not take that bullet downgrade. The damage downgrade earlier, because that definitely makes the power of our black hole much stronger. Yeah, the double shot. More HP, more shielding. I like all this. I like the healing idea too. Let's get the vitality. That will give us a little bit more damage from our smite. It will eventually, if we go down the tree, allow us to heal, which will give us even more damage. And not to mention, of course, we survive. I like surviving. That's probably a good idea in the game. Maybe even a good idea in real life. Alright, nothing too bad thus far. Magnetism is nice. Quick hands for the faster reload speed would be pretty good. I don't want the max ammo increase. I like that too. I think I want the shield or maybe even the magnetism. Don't like refilling ammo. Let's just get the shield. A little bit more survivability. I did not want to fight you, but you know what? We're probably better equipped to fight you than we've been in some other runs. What are you? When Holy Shield is not active, kills with Smite lower regeneration time for shield by 1 second. Oh, that sounds very useful. Divine Blessing would be nice too, but I think we want this. Don't know what that is, but I want it. Home of Summoning. Reload rate slightly increased, but summoning does more damage. Bullet damage decreased, but more elemental damage. Max HP lower, bullet damage decreased, but bullet bounces. Do I want any of this? I hate that reload rate. I like the summoning damage. We're not really elemental damage. I think we just leave it. I reject your terms. Going to build my own, well, build. You'll have blackjack. Other entertainment sources not provided by this establishment. Again, I don't really know about bullet damage reduction. Walk speed would be nice. I don't know about getting that movement speed down. Let's just get run and gun. Help us maybe dodge some of these things. Enemies getting their own range attack, that's cheating. Ouch, just run right to that. Lose my shield, but at least it's a shield. Move speed increased, and we inflict burn on nearby enemies. Rapid fire. What do we get from this? Don't like that max ammo, but I like everything else. No, don't want that. Don't want that. I only like the rate of fire increase. Well, we don't even need the rate of fire. I'm thinking reload. No, we don't need that. Blazing speed, anger point. I do like the idea of getting regeneration, and this is the only way to get to it. Alright, that's what we'll take then. If it weren't for that speed reduction. But I guess it wouldn't be a giant without the speed reduction. Because I would certainly like the smite damage increase. More summons. I'm not against elemental damage, but it's just not as likely to trigger with our current weapon. Pickup range would be nice. More of an investment in future possibilities and something directly beneficial, but I guess it could help me keep myself out of trouble. I do enjoy chasing experience a little too much sometimes. Instead of, surviving. Magic Lens is so hard for me to use. Not entirely certain about that one. I do like the idea of glare. Recharge is pretty nice if it weren't for that chance to refill my ammo. Don't need the max ammo. We'll take the quick hands. Divine Wrath. Call down lightning to strike random enemies for 22 damage every second when Holy Shield is active. Could get that glare. Watch and Learn increases vision range and pickup range. Goes well with the glare. Again, could go with this fresh clip. Does increase the reload speed a bit. There's a lot of enemies in one area. Please move away. Bullet speed increase spread is -15, but doesn't really matter for us now, does it? Power shot increases our bullet damage quite a bit. So I do like Divine Blessing. Let's try this power shot. We have a fairly large number of enemies appearing all around us. Trying to get a few more of them killed every time we fire might be a good idea. I'm not even bothering to aim half the time now. I'm just shooting in a vague direction. Do not want to increase our max ammo. No, thank you. Recharge. I don't like that either. Yes, it's kill clip. This smite is doing some work for us now. The dragon's not bad either. If it weren't for that move speed down, I'd love that max HP for the smite bonuses. Pyromage, regeneration, blazing speed, in the wind. Let's get the regeneration. We're not damaged yet, but if we do take damage, we do want some way of recovering health. In addition to what we already have, of course, but because once we start taking damage, we lose the smite damage bonus from that lost health, and we do want to make sure we get it back quickly. Fire rate down, bullet size, and damage up. That does sound like a good idea. Though a dagger might not be the worst idea either. Something to help with crowd control, because the crowds are definitely getting, well, not out of control quite, but yeah, they're definitely getting a little oppressive. Again, magic lens, rapid fire, take aim. I'll get the light weaponry, though take aim was tempting. The main problem with the dagger is sometimes I think it's an enemy, and I dodge it. Which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. Take aim again, blazing speed, ghost friend for even more summons, sharpen for increasing summon damage. I don't know if this works for all summons or just the knife, but I hope it's for all of them. Still, I'm gonna do the take aim this time. Don't know if that's the best decision, but I want to see what it feels like. Might should have gotten that glare. Yep, there's a glare. Divine Wrath, once again, is nice damage. Divine Blessing's nice. I think I pick up the glare this time, though. These things. Flying worm creatures. I don't know what these things are. But But they are annoying. That's why I do know about them. I know not their name, know not their province, know not their function. I just know they're annoying. Okay, recharge I don't want. Don't want armed and ready. Heavy weaponry for the blade damage. I think we just do the Divine Wrath. Just randomly smite some enemies. Okay, no. Don't pull the enemies into me, please. Nope. The black hole's sometimes pulling the enemies toward me in a way that I don't like. Please cease and desist. Well, we're not using that too much now, are we? I'm going to take this and hope it works for all summons. And if it doesn't, well, it works with a knife. Oh, yep. Do have to be a little bit more mindful now about where I shoot, just for that singularity pulling in enemies in less than ideal locations. Give me eyeballs. Do away with eyeballs, please. I keep losing my shield. This is not an ideal circumstance to be in. Yep, this is a less than ideal circumstance by far. And of course, the more damage I take, the less damage bonuses I get. So this could be a negative feedback loop that we really don't want, but at the same time, I'm really having trouble getting all of these enemies in time. Yeah, my damage output's falling through the floor. Yeah, I don't see us getting out of this one. Yeah. Frustrating. We were doing so well until we weren't. Earned a lot of points, though. Frustrating. But at least we can go spend our points, get some med upgrades. Let's see. Deal damage to all nearby enemies. That would have been useful. Would start with Holy Shield. Get a healing item. Gain invincibility. Activates once per game. So many things. I like that reload speed. Just getting a small chance of getting freezing, though, is not too bad. Let's get Blessing. Starting with the Holy Shield sounds pretty useful. And I don't know if we have enough points to really unlock anything else. So I think that'll be it for now. Ah, well. Pretty fun. Nice to get an early dragon, but I need to get a better feel for using that kind of weapon. Still, I enjoyed it. And that's the reason to play a game. For now, however, I shall thank you all for stopping by.